My name is Rhapsody, and welcome back to Blueprints, where we have the Blessing of the High Roll is still active. Every time you draft a shop room, gain an ivory die, gain 5 coins every time you roll an ivory die. And we also have a 10th star and 23 allowance, all courtesy of last episode, or in the case of the Blessing of the High Roller, the episode prior. I don't know if I should go outside and draft the shop. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go outside and draft still. But if you give me the tomb, I'm actually going to be over the moon about it. I can use that to generate a huge amount of money. But also, I can set up the tomb so that now I'll have the ability to... damn, none of them. Hovel. Special floor plans now cost additional steps instead of gems. Shelter is the least relevant, I think. I'm going to just take the tool shed. Give me the additional tools. Yeah, starting with a sledgehammer and a shovel immediately is absolutely pogged. I'm sorry to bring that word back. It is 2015 as far as I'm concerned. It is pogged. I don't know what to tell you. The two most useful tools that you could possibly have immediately would not be these two. One of them would be the shovel. The sledgehammer is basically irrelevant, though. All right. Den, easiest choice of my life. Dining room, second easiest choice of my life. Gonna go in there and get my lunchbox as well. Mailroom? Yeah, that's a very early package delivery, and I already have access to the other rooms. Amateur lockpick kit, a coupon book, and 2 gems. Super useful. Lockpick kit, occasionally things will just open for free. Locked doors specifically. Coupon book, anytime I purchase something, I get a coin back, and then 2 gems for navigating the estate. Head out to the dining. I'm going to pick up the enjoy a lunch. When I get to the 5th rank, I will get 10 footsteps back. Nook, bedroom, and billiard. Billiard is likely to either give me a key card or a bunch of keys. Either which way, I would like it. I'll happily take the single banana you've offered already as well. 10 is 10. 6 squared is 36. Minus 16 is 20. Oh, okay. So I was wondering when this was going to happen. The inside color is now different. So I'm going to say that that means that the square now occurs after the subtraction step, which means 20 minus 18 is 2, squared is 4. Seems like it. 20 minus 16 is 4, squared is 16. Silver key opens a door with many rooms. I didn't draft the other one out of the billiard room while I was there. No, furnace. You're more likely to draw red rooms whilst drafting. I'm going to take corridor, because then if I take corridor, I can actually take a complete dead end from that dining room, which I will actually check first. Spare bedroom, funeral parlor, and bedroom. I'll take the spare bedroom so that I got an additional passage up there. I don't need to do anything about that right now, and in fact, I'm going to choose to go out to the den. I'm going to bring up each of our ranks basically alongside one another so that I don't end up in a position where, like, all but the middle rank are moved up, and then the middle rank has to give me a north-facing side every single time in order to continue. Walk-in closet. Ooh, commissary. Items for sale. We have gems, and we have money. It's got to be the commissary. Upgrade disc, upgrade disc, upgrade disc, upgrade disc, upgrade disc, upgrade disc. You sell... First things first. Oh, you only sold one. I'm going to buy a single key as well, because I should have some keys. I'm just going to be coming back for all of your items. I forgot to draft the other room out of the den as well. West Wing Hall, that joins the other rooms. Guest bedroom. Hallway closet. I will take the West Wing Hall, actually. Passageway freely connects everything. Hallway, and does the bedroom actually fit? Bedroom does fit. I'll take bedroom in this position. I'm not going to enter the room just yet. Drawing room. You may draw new floor plans when leaving this room. Commonly. Great. Chapel gives us the ability to access the foundation. Garage gives us the garage. Give me chapel. I can go in there for free, pick up a bunch of money, and then leave if I really wanted to from the chapel, so. Absolute windfall for us. Office, and it leads in the direction I want it to as well. Thank you. Opportunity to earn and spread money. Now, I don't... Wait, no, I have the upgrade disc. I need to go into the office as soon as possible. I might upgrade a floor plan that I'm about to find. I don't think I've taken Nook yet. 2 coins in Nook. Nook has bacon and eggs. You'll always draw library when drafting in this room. Reliably gaining library is nice, but the problem is library is garbage after a certain point. Because after I've read all of the books, what does library do for me? At that point, at least as far as I'm aware, it's an empty room that drafts one rarer room on its other adjacency. Now, Breakfast Nook, bacon and eggs is 10 additional steps, and it gives us the morning room available for the next day. Not for the next day, for that draft. And morning room is a nice room. However, keys are our problem. Give me a second key in that Nook, thank you. Most often, I'm finding myself sad that I don't have keys. I have enough other ways to invalidate needing gems or steps. I don't have many ways to invalidate the need for keys. I could use the office to spread money across the house right now, but I do believe I get more money if I wait longer and have more rooms for it to spread across. Especially if I have a conference room to actually accept all of that money. 1 up, 1 across. 1 up, I draft up. Across, I get the chapel, and then I open the piggy bank so I can get the money to go back down to the commissary to get more keys and gems. Seems exactly the way we want to do this. I mean, 100% security. It's just a really good room to have. And then I'll go into... the Biggie Bank room. I'm going to crack open the Keeper of Tides. Yes, I will break him. Can only be broken once, so you sure you want to break him now? Yep. 56 monies. Can't pick this door, but... Ooh. Oh, no, it's a laboratory in a position I actually can't take it. Boudoir, that would have a gem in it. Storeroom. I mean, all of these are going to stop my progression. I'm going to take the storeroom. Oh. Storeroom also has an additional item in it this time, a battery pack. Now I'm going to head back down to the commissary. For my items, and then across and up through the other twos, I think. All right, bought out all of your items. I still have 19 gems left. After having done so, I now have 4 keys and 10 gems. I don't know what's being served for dinner yet. Ah. Observatory drafting back in the other direction. Utility closet, though, with a breaker box. With that, I wouldn't need a keycard anymore. Drafting that spare bedroom correctly, though, becomes suddenly very important. If I turn off the power, I haven't tried this yet. If I turn off the power to the keycard system, and then I go and change the default to unlocked, will that work? Hallway, walk-in closet. Oh boy. Hallway continues our path, so I will have to take it right now, but the next one is going to be very specific. Armory in the wrong direction. Walk in. You know what? I'm going to take this hallway closet because this side of the map is fine as it is. This security is going to have to lead out, hopefully in multiple directions, but I have a reroll to be able to pull for that. This also gives me 3 items. And there's the key card, so never mind. I'm doing the opposite. I'm not even going to be... Wait, no, I already turned the key cards off. I think I should spend a couple of footsteps rectifying this now. I'm going to go back here and turn the security system back on. Because I'm not certain how it works any other way, but if I do have the security system on and I just walk back through the security room and set its security high, then I'm already covered. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I haven't even gone in the bedroom yet. Yeah, there's a whole apple in here waiting for me. Alright, set the security level as high as I can. Done. Now, to use my key card. Weight room. I don't have the thing that I want for interacting with that weight room. It does lead in all the directions I want. It's just, it'll take 17 footsteps from me to do it. I don't have those 17 footsteps to spare at the moment. I'm going to re-roll. Passageway is exactly what I meant. Thank you heavily. That's so important. First, let's drop downwards. Library leading in the right direction for us is nice. Lab with house features is good, but I do really, really value the library right now, especially because New Clue is here. Hello! A New Clue by Marion Marigold. Sundial Publishing in 1988. Sundial Publishing. There is a sundial in the orchard. All he needed was to find a new clue. He found a new clue. He'd know what to do. If he knew what to do, he'd likely tell you. For you are looking for a new clue too. He had retraced his sketches and studied the files, reviewed all his cases and gone through the piles of evidence present and precedents evident and retraced his steps as it stretched on for miles. Definitely looks like I could use a magnifying glass in this room to read the further one. Corner cases, parlor, patio, nook, office, library, and pantry. Only confirmed patio, nook, office, and pantry. And then dead cases, lavatory, closet, attic, furnace, and solarium. Don't know what those other ones in the corner will be. He had looked high and low in all of the rooms. He had searched every corner in each of the tombs. In this particular case, he had checked every space. If he found a new clue, he'd know what to do. Interesting. So we can see that you are looking at the Rook, as well as the Angel of Arinda. You've got keep left. Interesting. And those are, those are the sconces that we lit in the chapel in order to reveal the piggy bank. Okay, this is interesting. There's small letters printed on this page. There's very small numbers, actually, printed on this page. Next to the words. So there's a... I'm going to take a screenshot of all of this stuff, but there's a 1 next to all right here. There's no 2 anywhere here. There's a 12. There's also a 4 and a 9, which I mean... yeah, 10 is a number, but there's 4 and 9. Yeah, okay. What about these previous pages? Not on that. Any of the later ones? Couldn't possibly tell you. It's that one page has all of those ones on it. He looked high and low, and then low is 8. In is 12. All is 1. Rooms is 5 and 14. So I guess, like, all is the first word for message, right? And if I could find which one is 2, I think I'd be able to move from there. So, let's start writing that down. A new clue. First word is all. It looks like we have 14 words, so I'm actually going to list that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. So all appears to be the first word. This would be much easier with a magnifying glass, but I can do this a little bit. Low is the 8th word. In is the 12th word. Rooms is the 5th and 14th word. Corner is the 5th word. Actually, it looks like corner might be the 3rd word. Case is 4th and 9th. Had is the 6th. Checked is the 2nd word. Found is 11. This is starting to resemble a sentence. Clue is 10. Okay. It looks like the is 13. Now the only one I need is 7. Oh, A. The sentence it reads out is all checked corner case rooms had a low case clue. A low case clue found in them. Found in the rooms. A low case clue. What is a low case clue? So the all checked corner case rooms. So the corner case rooms are patio, nuke, office, and pantry. Very, very humdrum rooms through and through. All checked corner case rooms had a low case clue. A low case clue found in the room. What's a low case clue? I mean, it's possible that the second reference to case here is actually not a reference to case and it's a reference to the comma. All checked corner case rooms had a low, comma, clue found in these rooms. What does had a low mean then? A low case clue found in the rooms. How about this formation of the sentence? All checked corner case rooms had a low case. Clue found in the rooms. So what if the low case is a reference to like a locked chest in that room and the clue is found in the rooms? Best I can do, ya. He had looked under beds and in nooks. He questioned the maids. He questioned the cooks. It was already over when he spoke to the chauffeur, who told him new clues were only found in books. So tome after tome that the library loaned, and the books that he already owned were searched from their covers all the way through. If he found a new clue, he'd know what to do. There's 10 Decipher, Luna Renamed, Uncle Orr, and Draft the Sixes, or Draft T6s. He changed all the letters in the lines that he found. He checked all the colors of the spines that were bound. He doubled the meaning of each seasonal greeting and found that the diction of each word was sound. Oh. Draft the Sixes is an anagram of shifted extras, which is also an anagram of the fixed star. And the fixed star was a book that was available in library. So are these other ones also books that were available in library? Tender Cipher, Lunar Renamed, and Uncle Orr. I'll have a look at those in a moment. He changed all the letters in the lines that he found. He checked all the colors of the spines that were bound. He doubled the meanings of each seasonal greeting and found that the diction of each word was sound. So Mary is Mary. Law equals word. Jaw equals name. Right and right. Root 8. And then there's depart on this page. There's keep left on this page. Then 2 Tanafork left on this page. Then there's a right on this page. And then this also has right. Interesting. He stayed up all night and studied the maps. He laid out the floor plans and measured the gaps. And if his directory was considered a trajectory, it was nothing short of a full mental lapse. Record off to the left of him. He's got a vase behind as well as a hammer. A man obsessed and a cuckoo too, they would say as he would wander through. The best medicine is not yet evidence. If he found a clue, he'd know what to do. Record each stop. Got it. There's also zoom-ins to be done on this page as well. And having read this book so many times, having scoured over its cryptic lines, have you exhausted your search? Have you seen all the signs? Or is there perhaps something new, something overlooked but now in view? Have you finally found it? Could it really be true? If it's a new clue, you know what to do. Okay. This has the suspect is minor, the suspect is major, and the suspect is minor. Red for the suspect is major and the suspect is minor, as in the job. And blue, so telling the truth, for the suspect is minor. The suspect is A.Key. Another one says, I will say we know that there is a Nicholas Key? What's his name? It is Major Nicholas Key the Fourth. So maybe it's part of that family that is responsible for whatever is being said to have done here. The suspect is A.Key. There's also a sign saying on the way here. Have you seen all the signs? So let's look at the signs on each of these. So the sign on the first one is Route 8. I'll start recording these as well. Route 8. The sign on this is Depart. Here we have Keep Left. To Tanafork. This one points to the right. This one says dead end. And record each stop. On the way. Route 8, depart. Keep left to Tanner Fork on the right. Dead end. Record each stop on the way. So, if we use the sightseeing book of Arinda, will this give us enough information? Route 8. There is no Route 8 laid out on this map. Okay, well, that's going to make it difficult. Depart. Keep left. So... Oh, wait, hang on. There is Tanner Fork. Tanner Fork is a room. Is the fork of two roads in this map for Reddington. Okay, so Route 8 is going to be below. Depart. Keep left to Tanner Fork. And then you take a right. Dead end. Record each stop on the way. Eh? Keep left. Route 8, depart. Keep left to Tanner Fork. Then there is a right sign. Like, if I go right out of Tanner Fork, according to this map at least, I would be going off of the map, so it wouldn't give me any additional information. To dead end, record each stop on the way. This is definitely related to that. Route 8. Depart. Keep left to Tanner Fork. Dead end. Record each stop on the way. If I had to guess, I would say something like Tanner Fork, Botanical Gardens, Mainway Station Bazaar, 100 Bells, Burrows End. But that means nothing. I mean, Reddington is a pass along the way as well. Like, Tanner Fork, Reddington. There's no other stops if we ignore, like, if we just let ourselves go past things. I think I might need more detail, more information from another something. This book is very dense with clues, including clues that I am not, unfortunately, capable of yet reading. I am interested, however, in going back to this one. Tender Cipher, Luna Renamed, Uncle Orr, and Draft the Sixes. So if Draft the Sixes becomes the fixed star, I mean, Tender Cipher is the Red Prince. Luna Renamed. I can tell you neither of the other two are Swimbird. What books can we get from this? The History of Arindia. We can get the EPCW Pump System Manual. We can get Drafter's Digest. We can get... Drafter's Digest... That's the architectural Drafter's Digest. History of Arindia. The Sightseer's Guide? Do I have an ability to see all the books that I have? Is there anywhere I can look at that's just like, here's all the books you know? I'm guessing not. House history? No, that's not going to do it. Those are called outer rooms. Danny Ravane said something about outer rooms last episode as well. Well, that's all I know about that at the moment. I really want a magnifying glass to come back to this room as well. High and low in all the rooms. In this particular case, you've checked every space. If you found a new clue, you'd know what to do. Tanafork, and maybe it's not left here. Keep left to Tanafork. And then this has a sign, but the sign maybe shouldn't be correct. Because it doesn't have any words on it. Right, dead end. Wait, right. Right, dead end. Maybe this is a right, but it means right? Right, dead end. Record each stop. Also, this is May, jaw, split down the middle, and then there's all of these in here. Dead end. Hang on. Dead end. Something major key, and then it says XYZ ABC. Seen all the signs. So, and then there's the metro sign down there. Okay. This is relevant because it says dead end something major key. So, Major Nicholas? Is he a major? Yes, Major Nicholas Key the Fourth. So dead end, major key, XYZ, ABC, and the dead end is linked to the C. The reason that's relevant is because in the root cellar, a very long time ago, we found the... In the root cellar a very long time ago, we found the information that on a piece of paper, it says no sign, underscored sign of her has been found yet. And at the bottom of that paper, there is a faded out XYZ ABC. And that is also here. Stop on the way. Suspect is a key. Record each stop on the way. To Tanafork, right dead end. Record each stop along the way. I need to come back with a zoomy. I have seen all the signs. I just don't really understand them right now. So Luna Renamed is the one that you are reading there. Uncle Orr is the one you're reading here. Maybe I need to know which book you're reading. Check the colors of the spines that were bound. Record each stop. This one just has a blueprints, so I imagine blueprints is the book, and then maybe this book, and then this book. But this doesn't translate to a book either. Incredibly curious. I don't think I have enough context to understand that one yet, but I'm very glad that I've gotten some pictures. A library. Trophy room, and I've never had the opportunity to draft it, and I have enough gems to draft it now. The existence of all of the trophies. Yes, yes, yes. I've made all but 2 of the workshop contraptions now. Complete the Mount Holly directory. Draft a room in each open slot house. That's just this run that it's showing. My closest was 44. Solve the puzzle in room 8 on rank 8. Room 8, rank 8? Eh. Knock all 8 sigil realms. Yes, yes, yes. Alright, cool. All makes sense. Oh, hello, buddy. Yes, there it is. Our 1 trophy. The inheritance trophy. I will yoink him severely. Please have secret item. Secret item you don't want to share with anyone else, and it's in this room, and I can have it now, please? No? Okay. I'll accept all of the gems we got, at least. Pantry, and it leads out in the right direction as well. Nook. Patio, nook, office, and pantry are the ones I really want to look at. I mean, the office is over there, but also, like, what can I even do in the office? All checked corner case rooms had a low... All checked corner case rooms had a low case. Clue found in these rooms. Had a low case. Clue found in these rooms. Give me the pantry heading out the right direction. I don't want to screw myself over here. Five apples, 5 bananas, 5 oranges. 50 steps is more than enough. This tells us what apples, like 2 for an apple, 3 for a banana, and 5 for an orange. That's the only way that this works out. 5 by 2 plus 5 by 3 plus 5 by 5. 25 plus 15 plus 10. Gives us 50 steps total. Enclosed amount, but we don't know what the enclosed amount was. Like, that seems the only relevant clue that really exists in this room. A low case. Low. Maybe that is the clue, and I just don't know why that's relevant yet. Maybe. I'm going to move onwards until I get additional information. I don't want to just, like, rub my nose up against every corner of this room trying to... Oh, I thought I could maybe move this. Yeah, no, I can't. Alright, never mind. Can't lock this. Special. Give me the silver key. Actually, no, silver key out of passageway would be better. Pull. The armory is there, but the pool gives me the ability to draft. Oh. Huh? Swim shorts. Ah. Got it. I think the swim shorts are responsible for those chests being there. Can't just reach them from here. Dang. Maybe it is time for me to fill back up the reservoir. Don't seem to be able to pick this one. That's okay. I got a key for it. Ballroom. Pump room. Controls water flow throughout the estate. I don't think I need anything in the bottom of the reservoir anymore, so I do want to put stuff there. How full do I want to make the reservoir? Because I know that I think it's 6 is the level I want to make the reservoir so that I can now access what I imagine to be the buried mainway train station. Or at least a track line that would lead there. This would be accomplished by setting it to... Yep, 8. 6, sorry. Which means I'm going to have to drain something out of somewhere else. That's fine. Damn. There's a lot in that pool. I mean, I guess I can just empty the pool for this run right now. Go over there, pick up the stuff, and then literally come back and do the reservoir instead. Okay, so pool is connected to the red thing, to the tank 1. And then we need to pump 6 back out into the reservoir. Now, I wonder how well this is going to work, because I only want to move 2 more into the reservoir. Yeah, I can't stop that progress. I can't stop it once it started. Which means that I have to have exactly the right amount. Oh, that's annoying. I imagine the pool has to be drained of its final 2, unfortunately. That's actually fine. This will work perfectly then. Take the final 2 out of the pool. And then completely fill the reservoir. And then I need to just take 4 lots out of the reservoir. Wait. Oh, I do have a sledgehammer. Good. Car keys. As well as a gem and 2 additional keys. Neat. I do want to leave this open because of the swim shorts, but also I know that I have to do more with the reservoir, so sucks to suck, but got to do it like that. So reservoir, you are now going to be filling these. So you need to lose 4, and then another 4, and then you will have 6 left. So yeah, literally just fill up both of these tanks. Actually? Hang on, that means I can leave the pool empty. Okay. Well, I'll leave the pool empty then. Reservoir's on 6, so I need that I know that I need to go down there again. I don't know how I do anything down there. But I know I need to go there. Locker room. Did I set up a conference room yet? No, I did not. I just know that I want one. Speds keys throughout the house. I have a decent amount of keys. I don't know if I want that one. Give me the observatory. Going back in the other direction, please. Diamondus Major. And we pick up 5 more diamonds. Lovely. Yeah, the fixed stars. Draxus the Dead is the next one. Dead end rooms are more likely to be achieved that day. Alright. Courtyard not necessarily shaped in the right direction, unfortunately. Nook is, though. Nook, what clues do you have to share me? I feel like you are so light on just about everything. Save the keys at this point in time. Thank you kindly as well. I don't understand what the nuclear book is intimating about these rooms. Boiler room power source. Ooh, dig pile down there, and I do have a shovel. Kitchen, food for sale, and it's pretty ideal. It leads in the right direction, and it gives us food, which is exactly what I need. Chef salad, 5 for each green room in your house. I can wait for that. Let's get a club sandwich in the interim, and actually, I'm gonna buy out your bananas as well. As each of them gives me a coin back for buying it in the first place. Laboratory, walk-in closet, funeral parlor. I don't want to re-roll because that's my only ivory key. Laboratory does not need to be connected to power right now, but experimental house features are certainly still very useful. Dinner has been served as well, down on rank 1. Oh, I should have checked out what dinner will be as well. Time to set up our experiment. Each time you find some trash while digging, gain 3 gold for each red room in your house. That seems a really good way to get a lot of money. I just need some more red rooms for it to be worthwhile. $3 gold for each red room in your house. 2 more gems spent drafting a room, gain 3 gold for each red room in your house is also a good way to do this. I think I'm going to be able to find more trash, though. Ideally, a couple of red rooms as well. Music room, weight room, dark room. I don't have the ability to prevent the effect of the music room, unfortunately. One major key. I know him well. His name's Nicholas. Weight room, dark room. It's gotta be dark room. It's the only one I can really use here. Also, I can go back down to the utility closet and turn the light on here because I already turned it off. I'm gonna do that. You know what? I'm coming back through the boiler room. Let's draft. Mount Holly gift shop. Great way for me to spend the money I'm intending on accumulating this run. Also gave his blessing in the high roller. I don't need to go in there just yet. I was looking if I wanted to get a red room and then I was going to go down and dig, but no, I don't think I will. The reservoir is now at the right level. I think I should go check on it. I'll draw this adjacency to the laundry room before I even leave. Tunnel. Tunnels directly upwards. Cool. It's a nice little way to connect our rooms, but also, like, laundry room is here to launder currency, and, like, I gotta say, it seems like that's probably gonna be relevant this run. And there is even... Oh, no, there's not a dig space in there. I already dug in that room in order to get a clue. Got it. Yeah, so what I'm looking for... And I haven't dug those rooms yet either. 2 red rooms now. Sure. Old shoe. That's worthless. I'll take my 6 coins, thank you. Right, the dirty old coin gives me another 1. I'm not certain how this is gonna go. Because, like, how would I get on the boat? Let me show you what I mean. That's now open. Excellent. How do I get there? Oh, you annoying... Oh, I just figured it out. Well, because the dock's here on this side. So you have to set it to 11, then go from the other side, sail the boat over here, then drop it in order to have the boat accessible from this side to be able to sail in. Oh. Damn you. Damn you to heck and smithereens! Oh. Unfortunately, I can only access the other side currently through... completely draining the... oh boy. Completely draining the fountain outside and then getting the basement key so that I can actually open that door, because I still would need the basement key, which means I need to access the antechamber in this run. And then go back to the pump room, lower the fountain outside, raising the reservoir back to 1 level away from finished, which is going to be really difficult to micromanage. Frustración. I wonder if I should head back to the office and just spawn stuff now. Chapel, drawing room, bedroom, commissary. Commissary is already completely purchased out. Running out of spaces to draft things in as well. That utility closet. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In order to turn the darkroom back on so I can draft to the north. I really do need to do it though. It's fine. It also gets us back to the dining room, which is currently serving a meal, which I haven't been able to eat yet. Pizza. Pizza. I don't have a furnace in the house, but I will eat this for 20 extra steps regardless. Head a little bit out of my own way in order to pop the darkroom back on. I do wish if you found this room before the darkroom, you could set the darkroom, but unfortunately you can't. At least as far as I've seen. As soon as you get in the darkroom, it will blow its fuse. I don't need to walk through that chapel. Back to the pump room while I'm here as well. Gotta fully fill the reservoir. And then drain the fountain. I think I know how to do this. Kitchen. You are line 3. You lean into tank 1. No, you are not. You are line 4, and you lead directly into only tank 2. That's worthwhile. Kitchen, please drain into tank 2. You can only drain 3. And then I'll drain 1 more from reservoir, taking reservoir to the dock stage. Then if I go back to kitchen, I can refill it, but like realistically, I just want to fill up fountain. Swap to fountain. Fountain leads into exactly the same path. And that's currently on that side trying to fill there. So if I'm trying to drain fountain rather, so this would go to the other side. And I'm going to have to refill the pool in order to do this, so... Sucks, but it happens. Please fill the pool. And back to the fountain. One more time for the pool. One final drainage of that fountain. Excellent. Now all I need is to open the antechamber. That's annoying, but look, I've got a lot of rerolls as well. I've got a lot of resources. I just need to use those resources to get into the room. I'm here to diggy in case this is not useless. Ah, oversized turnip, 6 more steps. Thank you kindly. That's the least useless it could have been, I think. I also have a foodstuff that will give me additional steps for each green room, but I also don't have any green rooms. Alright, Mount Holly. Let's draft out this way. Mount Holly tea, a permanent addition to the walk-in closet. It just looks nice. And it only cost me 9 to purchase. What a bargain. I'm going to intentionally use a special silver key here so that I can get a room with many adjacencies. Conference room, that's literally what I've been asking for. Problem is, cloister is exactly what I want. Mechanarium has 1 door for each power. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. I think this is open on every adjacency now. No. I see. But is one of these the lever adjacency? I think it is. It's this one, yeah. Lever on the left-hand side is open. All I have to do is get to that room and get my key and then get back outside. Oh, also another silver key here. Handy. Does this get new rooms for each security? I don't know. Cog room I have in my house. Does it get a new room for each cog room I have in my house? Locksmith I don't think is necessary here, especially if I'm taking something like funeral parlor, which does lead out in the direction I want to go. Also another red room, which is useful for when I'm digging. Gems are not in this box. The blue box is true. The gems are in this box. Okay, so if this is correct, if this is true, then this is true. And this says the gems are not in this box. This one says the gems are in this box. This can be false, in which case this has the gems in. Is there any other... I don't think there is any other valid solution that can work. But, like, if this is false, then it has the gems in. And this is also false. And then this is true, but it says it has the gems in. And it can't be, because this one would have the gems in. So yes, blue box is true, and the gems are not in this box. And this is false, saying the gems are in this box. It's in the white box. Patio, lavatory, and servant's quarters. I can take a dead end here. Servant's quarters would be a key for each bedroom in our house. I've also never gone in there. Well, that's all the more reason to take it. Master bedroom, her ladyship's chamber, guest bedroom, nursery, bunk room, boudoir. There are 12 Major keys. I mean... Okay. Oh, right. This would be if any of those rooms is summoning you. Got it. So it's not actually a clue for us. It might also be a clue for us, to be fair. Whoa! I know things about Hartley's room. Green things in Hartley's room. This is addressed to Hartley. We are currently in Hartley's room. And I also have green memos in Hartley's room are always false. Got it. Which means there are not 12 major keys. I don't know why that's something I would need to know. Major keys? Is it referring to the sanctum keys as well? I don't think so, because there's going to be 8 of those. There are 12 major keys. And that's a lie, because it's green. Now let's read the note.
Hardly. I know we often spoke of this day, and I don't think there's anything I can say of the past 40 years that I haven't already attempted to tell you in numerous times in the past. Half-stated gratitude always interrupted with tactful and polite repudiations from you. I've always known this final letter could give me the perfect opportunity to fully express myself, uninterrupted by you and unfettered by social graces. But I don't feel the inclination to say aloud what has been unsaid between us. With my passing, I release you from your post and your service to the Sinclair family, and I implore you to live the remainder of your years on your own terms, as scary and unfamiliar of a concept as that may be to you. Besides, I think a more junior valet would be more suited to meet the needs of a young Master Simon. To that end, if you wish to stay on long enough to oversee the training and establishment of your successor in their post, but as soon as he or she has the lay of the land, my instructions for you to quit must be satisfied. Ignoring what I imagine your objections might be after reading this, I have decided to leave the lake house in Trinsdale to you and your family. My lawyers have all the details of the gift and will be contacting you shortly about the particulars. For the past 4 decades, you have served willingly as the subject and victim to my many whims, games, and riddles, and so, rest assured, unlike my nephew, you will not be put to yet another challenge to prove yourself worthy in this matter. This house is yours, without strings or stipulation. I had for a time gleefully entertained the notion of employing Anne as the house manager for your new residence, but I knew the humor of such a prank would be entirely lost on you, to say nothing of her. Until we meet again, my friend. Herbert.
I gotta say, Herbert, as far as I'm aware, never married. Had another friend employed as a valet for the past 40 years. Innumerable times has tried to state gratitude, but has been interrupted by tactful and polite repudiations. I think this might be one of those extremely coded gay love stories. One of those, you can only see the yearning in the space where the love could be kind of situations. Look, I'm not going to confirm it, but it seems possible. That said, he also said you and your family, so it's possible that, I don't know. It's possible there's nothing to that end. But 2 kind of like stiff upper lip kind of characters who can't really express their feelings to one another. I don't know. It's a trope. It's a theme. It's out there. Now, yeah, my entrance is on the left-hand side. treasure trove, and it's leading in the correct direction for us. Handy. We also have car garage, and we do have the car key, but I don't need to open the garage. There's no real benefit for opening the garage right now for me. Certainly not as much as there is in getting a treasure trove. This trunk is locked, but not for long. The true treasure of the trove is not in the house. Interesting. Now, what do I know about this? Because we've been in this vault. We've seen things in the vault. Oh no, have I not recorded anything about the vault? I know that we know something related to the green memos in this room. But it also appears that I may not have recorded that. Damn it. Yes, I suspect we haven't. Well, that's okay. The true treasure of... Oh, no, I took screenshots of it. Oh, thank heck. Wait, why do I not know anything about this? I should. The green memos you find in this room will always be true. And we know that green memo that says green memos in this room will all be true to be false. Green memos in white boxes are always lies. And that one is a blue memo, so green mex. So this one could be true. Who knows? True treasure of the trove is not in the house. Interesting. I wonder if we spawn the trove and then we have to go elsewhere to get more benefit from it. Couldn't possibly tell you for the life of me. But what I can tell you is it's time to move into another room. These two boxes are a little concerning, perhaps. Drafting studio. Ugh, study with the ability to redo. I'm going to go to the drafting studio because permanently adding a new floor plan is really good. It also leads me up into the... No. Nah, but how many rerolls am I going to need to get into the antechamber? Give me the drafting studio. I want new rooms. December the 1st. I also want my Zoom. Clock tower classroom and dormitory. While drafting the classroom, you may draw new floor plans one time for each sketch room in your house. Each time you enter the dormitory after drafting a sketch room, gain 10 steps. Interesting. And clock tower. Tomorrow, you will start with one key for each time room you've drafted today. I'm going to take the clock tower as it gives us more keys. And also, we know that Anne Babbage was complaining about the fact that a bunch of memos were printed out for a puzzle in the clock tower. So I assume that means there is a particularly important, impactful puzzle to solve there. Conservatory and music room. Gotta be the conservatory. Music room's nice, but conservatory. Ooh, we've even got a dig pile in here. Nice. First things first. Oh! Hello! Clock tower! Let's make you much more common, thank you. Let's go standard. I don't want you to be in every run. Master bedroom, additional step for each room in your house. You I also want to make more common.
You don't have that much in you, though.
Maybe I'm looking for unusual. Oh, it's a lot of steps it gives you. Okay, again, standard. Terrace. Green rooms do not cost gems to draft. I honestly feel like I'm lousy with gems commonly. I'm going to make you unusual. I'm going to use a special silver key here to try and find a room that has full adjacencies. Yep. Ooh, conference room. Electric Eel Aquarium. Aquarium is a every color of room. Actually, it's every color of room. That's another green room and another red room for us. I'll drop to the south here, seeing if I can find something that takes power, that wants power. Clock tower. Tomorrow you'll start with one key for each time-based room you drop today. But the thing is, time-based rooms, I think I've got 0? Mailroom might count as a time-based room, but it doesn't have a time-based symbol on it at the moment. This is 2 keys, though. I'm going to redraw. I'm looking for something that takes the energy and uses the energy. Showroom. Luxury items for sale. There's also a armory where I can spend some more money. There's vestibule. The first time I've ever gone in. When you enter the vestibule, 3 of the doors in the room unlock and the 4th one becomes locked. I really want something that can take this power, so I'm going to reroll again. Vault. 40 additional money, and I'm about to go back through the gift shop. The problem is the 40 additional money doesn't necessarily do anything for us. I don't have a safe deposit key box or anything like that. It's a lot of money, though. With the coin burst, it would give me 40, and then it would also give me another 13. So 53 on top of my 55 takes us to 10. It actually gets us really close to purchasing the final thing in the Mount Holy gift shop. And for that reason, I'm going to take it. Did we never unlock the second one? I guess we didn't manage to get back here after we got the second. Thank you. I think I should draft out to the north of the dark room right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And then down into the foundation. Can the foundation get me outside today? Yes, it can. Which means I can get to the fountain from the foundation. But the thing is, I want to get to the fountain, and then I also want to get back from the fountain back to the pump room, and then back to the... I think I need every step that I can get right now, and I don't think I can afford to draft anything from that dark room. Laundry room. That would be a way to get a lot more steps if I really needed them. You can swap your steps with your gems in that room. If it's powered, it's not powered. I'm not going to be able to get steps in that room. Did I even dig in the conservatory while I was there? Whoa. It's just if I can get some additional money, then I need literally two additional money in order to unlock dare mode. I think I might just not be able to do that this run. I can reroll twice. Oh, never mind. We're actually completely fine. We've got a chef salad. We've got 2 green rooms. So that's another 10 another 11. Do I have a salt shaker? 10 steps. Master bedroom. That's a lot of additional sets for us. Boudoir. Sauna. Tomorrow start day with an extra bunch of steps. Master bedroom. I don't need to go there, I don't believe. I'm gonna reroll. Bunk room. I definitely have more than that. Furnace. Another red room. I'll reroll again, sure. Coat check and armory and clock tower. My very first clock tower. Oh, I have enough money to go to the Mount Holy gift shop. Oh, I do have enough money to go to the Mount Holy gift shop. Okay. Clock tower. Interesting. Southward I see a swan, ashen like sands of the shore, carried by westerly winds, rogue like the moon of the north. Eastward I see a crow, dark are the days coming forth. And then the symbol of Arinda Ares. Oh, this also appears to be part of the sigil, and it is poetic. And also that border means that it is violet, right? Hang on. What does the foreman have to say about this? Yes, that is the border color violet. Do I know anyone? Because violet, pink, purple. I guess it's purple. Is they're referring to as violet. So then, which room would that be? Araja? So this suggests that Araja is poetic in nature, which I actually already know. I confirmed that from the history of Arindia. With the uncensored version thereof. Ah, there's another rook in this room, and this one's a black rook. Increasingly, it feels like I might also need the colors of the rooks to be relevant at a future point. But also I haven't tracked like the last couple of these. Could end up being a problem. Let me just write down black rook before I continue. And that's in the clock tower. It doesn't really feel like there's a puzzle going on here yet. Oh, this does allow me to look out over the estate, though. Interesting. Ah. There we can see that inverted moon sigil above probably the direction of the 46th room. I could have sworn that Babbage was saying they had to print out a bunch of different memos for this room, but I guess not. Doesn't look like any such thing. Unless maybe there's like a wall I can break through down here and there's something in there. This also is pointing specifically in two directions. Maybe I should be here at that time. At 1:30, it looks like. Well, what's the time? Classic next question. It appears to be nearing in on 9. Actually, no, it looks closer to 9:10. Right. Thankfully, I can purchase out the final thing in the gift shop. That is the final thing in the gift shop that I can currently purchase, at least. I didn't get any additional movement, which is... Oh, no! Again, Ryan, you dummy. You dumbed it up again. Give me the chef's salad. Swimbird plushie gets demoed unlocked. It's in the master bedroom. Now, minimum steps 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 down into the foundation. Yeah, so that's clearly a white piece. Yeah, it's through the pantry. No peace in this room. As I start encountering rooms again, I should start making sure that I record what type they have in them, because I do think that's going to end up being relevant, rather. Now, I did dig these. Fair on. And I can get outside this way because I do have the ability to go under the house into the back crawl space. We've tunneled our way out of the house before, and I'll tunnel my way out of the house again. Unfortunately, it looks like I'm going to have to generate another room at some point in the future. It's okay. Oh. Oh, right. You can flick a coin in here each day, and that's the one that we'd flicked. Basement key. Basement key for the basement door, please. Now allow me to row this boat over to the other side, which will set it up. To then be lowered on the other side. I don't I don't think with 4 steps there is a single GD chance I get back to where I want to be right now. Mm-hmm. Go back up through the foundation. 1, 2, 3. I could get to the laundry room, which I also haven't been in. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I need 7 steps. There's no food at all down here or anything like that. Oh, I was really hoping that was just a random food stuff waiting for us right there. Alas. Okay, we're screwed anyway. Takes us the amount of steps that I... Yeah. Final step used. We're gonna have to call it a day here, but I gotta say, I have to be pretty pleased with our progress over the course of this one. We've unlocked for ourselves a free way into the building. We also purchased the remainder of the purchasable gift shops. Gifts, rather, in gift shop at the moment. We managed to investigate a little bit more about the way that the reservoir works. We also managed to drain out the pool and use the pool. We managed to unlock the entrance at the bottom of the fountain, as well as sail the boat over the lake in order to set up for the next time that I get the pump room, whereupon I will have the ability to sail into the area I'm looking for. We also upgraded Nook in this run, visited Trophy Room for the very first time, Clock Tower as well. Did a little bit of adjusting in the conservatory, a little bit more information available from the treasure trove, as well as the drafting studio, drafting another room for us. Figured out how the mechanarium works in full. It appears like it has an open door for each of those symbols that you have. But it can open 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 doors total. And the corner doors carry things such as a lever for opening the antechamber. We also got to read New Clue for the very first time, record all of the information that we can understand from that at the moment. Unfortunately, we didn't get a magnifying glass for being able to go back and look at it again. And that is a delivery from the mailroom today. Unfortunately, we don't get another delivery tomorrow. We'll have to look for another mailroom. 3 new rooms visited. Oh, Clockwork Shopping Center of Unfathomable Riches was called that because of the 5 mechanical rooms, the 5 shop rooms, as well as the Vault, Treasure Trove, and Trophy Room all being spawned. For the moment. I'm saving quit and saying that my name is Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Blueprints. Top left is a series playlist from the content of the game, past, present, and future YouTube recommendations. Down below, streaming past are the names of the people's generously supporting the Republic on patreon.com/RhapsodyPlays. I'd both thank to him. A special thanks this episode to Jazzy. Hopefully you'll have been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you all next time.